I remember when we deregulated, right? The opposite of what we got going on now, right? I remember. And it was the one lasting impact was guys now my age, right, 60, who were middle managers, nice house in the suburbs, wife and 3 kids, and it was all rolling along. And they go to watch the footy on the weekend, and the little missus would look after the kids, and it was all harmony, right? And then along comes globalization, and next minute I'm working at McDonald's taking orders from a 19-year-old manager above me, right? When the world is run on seniority, where I've been the boss for the last 30 years because I've worked my way up the chain, right? That's an enormous change. And all of those men, mainly men, were really angry because they lost their authority, increased feminism, right? Women started telling blokes what to do, what the hell's going on here, right? All of this sort of stuff, right? Stuff today, people go, oh, really? Was it like that? It's like, absolutely. Men had the last word.
Yeah.
They had the only word, right? We didn't even bother asking women what they thought, right?
Not saying that Steve agrees with that.
No. But, that's what I'm saying. That's what it was like, right?
Yeah.
My dad, he made all the decisions. Mum just looked after the kids.
Yeah.
Money problem, see dad. Emotional problem, talk to your mother, son.
Yeah.
Right? That's the way it worked. All the factory workers, right? They were all out of work, right? They were all unemployed. And where did they see it? They saw the people, back then it was Japan, right, who was, hollowing out the industry. Then it was Germany, right? Now it's China.
Yeah.
But Japan and Germany were allies, right? They were the friends. China's not the friend of the US. That's why the US have gone, now we're going to act.
Yeah, so they've reacted a little bit stronger.
Well, yes, but because as I said, Japan never wanted to rule the world.
No.
Neither did the Germans, but the Chinese are different, right? And they're the bulk of communism with Russia.
Yeah.
So we're now back to capitalism versus communism again.